With Lego Fortnite version 29.30 Farm Friends update, we now have 4 tameable farm animals: chickens, cows, sheep, and now pigs. And here are 4 quick tips that you should know before adopting a farm pet. Number 1, the animal barn. Once your village is at least a level 2, you can build the animal barn, which houses 1 animal per barn. The level of your village will determine how many animals you can make residents, with the maximum of 7 animals currently. You can interact with the barns to feed your animals, harvest their products and poop, and see their current mood status. Tip number 2, animal treats. Once you have your animal barn built, you'll receive the animal treat recipe. This uses vines and corn, so make sure you have plenty of both. Find the animal you want to bring to your village. Pet it, and then offer it a treat. Make sure it's an animal treat. It will follow you for just a short while, so you have to keep checking back, turning around, and seeing if you need to offer it another treat. And also make sure to take care of any animals that might be harming it. You can use vehicles, fishing poles, and even build structures to help them navigate obstacles on your journey. My mistake was only bringing a few treats with me, so I ended up having to do this process multiple times and wasting treats. So unless you are close to your base, bring a ton of treats and make sure you're growing corn or have a large stockpile of corn to make more treats. Tip number 3, renaming your animals and assigning them to a barn. Once in your village square with your animal, click on an empty animal barn and you should see the animal who followed you home. Make sure you have space for an animal in your village, or it will not let you add a pet to your barn. Click Assign and then choose a randomly generated name, and then finalize the adoption by choosing Name. If it works, you'll see a name tag above your animal and when clicking on the animal barn. And finally, you have to keep your animals happy. Just like a real pet, you need to keep them happy and protected. Make sure to monitor their status from the animal barns, and you can raise their happiness by petting them, giving them food treats, dancing with them, and providing them enrichment through objects. That's right, your farm animals can interact with many of the buildable objects and decor items, such as these flowers. You can also try feeding them different foods in their barns to see what they produce. For example, the spicy peppers caused my chicken to make hard-boiled eggs, which I find hilarious. And of course, you need to protect your animals from skeletons and other enemies that might breach your village borders. Also, note that your animals can die and will be removed and will not respawn unless you turn off this setting when creating your world. And try not to slaughter other animals in their presence because that upsets them. This sounds like a lot of work, but did you know that you can now assign a villager to take care of your animals? I have Meowscles slopping out my barns and keeping my animals safe and happy, so I don't have to worry about it. I hope these tips help you with keeping farm animals in Lego Fortnite. If you like sim and survival games like Lego Fortnite, please consider subscribing to the channel and comment below what pets you want in your Lego Fortnite village.